Welcome back, Aoi. Welcome back. Today will be a simple study because my head hurts. Welcome back to the stream. Sure, sleep head hurts. Why stream? Because I want to stream. I miss streaming. Oh, and streaming makes me productive. I want to be productive. I don't want to just lie in bed and do nothing. You know that kind of feeling that you get, like it's like when you lie in bed and you just feel so unproductive even though it's like essential for you. It's like you have to get rest, but then but you wanna be productive at the same time. Rotting in bed is fun. I agree, it's fun. But I also wanna be productive. I don't know if you ever get that feeling. I like to call that rotting in bed. Fair, that's fair. For me, I like to rot in bed, but I think I enjoy drawing and being productive more. So I try to get my ass off the bed all the time. I think this will be a quick stream. Maybe I'll get some rest after this. Or maybe I can work on comms. I could work on comms. Yeah, sounds good. I'll work on comms later. I want to work on your comm because I'm looking at a Cobalt's comm, one of my friends' comms. I hate everything that's going on with it, so I think I need a breather. I need a breather, so I'm gonna have to work on something else. I thought it works, so I'll pop in and out. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the stream and thank you, thank you. Make sure to drink water and rest. Yes, yes, thank you, thank you. No pressure if your head aching, rest come first. Yes, 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 of course. Thanks for dropping in though. And welcome Ben to the stream. Welcome back. How have you been? It's been a while. can't really tell what's going on with the reference image, but whatever. I feel like maybe the hen is a bit too big. Maybe the head is too small. Maybe the head is small. Oh, wanna work on comms. I wanna work on your comm, Aoi. Your comm looks so fun to work on. Like, yeah, I have other comms, but they don't look as good. You know, it's that kind of feeling where it's like you wanna work on comms, but then like there are several comms, and then you just like one of them better than the rest. I've been doing a lot of work in progress to work on things I like instead, which is why I don't take comms. I cannot commit. Yeah. I take comms because especially because I wanna be more disciplined to do stuff. But most importantly, I wanna like do it in my kind of direction, right? So that's why I put it up as like a skep com kind of thing, so that people don't really question me when I draw. Like I don't take directions from them. I make my own directions, so that at least I know I will enjoy working on a com. Instead of like I take like following directions from them and then it just looks ugly as hell. Cause some people have like they have an image in mind, but the image just don't look the best, yeah. So then because of that, like every time I do comms for other people in the past, I ended up like hating it because I'm taking directions from them and their directions are not the best. It's okay, do ultra quick study today. Yeah. Like let me show you something real quick. Something I did in the past, like this was not like in my kind of direction that I want to take. Because it's like it's ugly. I have to do like multiple changes. Oh my god, why there's so many revisions. Okay, this was back in 2019. Holy shit, that's so long ago. But like, okay, just disclaimer, I'm not the best at drawing males, right? I draw a female. I draw a lot of female and I prefer drawing female. And then like this guy wanted me to draw like a cover page to like thirst trap women to uh, so it's for a D&D mod, right? It's for a D&D mod. So like it's to thirst trap like female players into buying the module and playing the module. So I have to come up with like the cover for it, and then he said to make the, like this Triton like sexy and like you know sitting in front of like the in on the beach and stuff like that, and then I had to yeah, and I'm not the best at drawing male figures, so 来发给我看好 here you go. Like it's so ugly, it's so ugly. I remember working on this and I was like, holy fuck, I want this to be over. This angle, oh my god, yeah, it's so. Oh my god, I can't. It's just so bad. It's so bad. So yeah, I was tasked with that, and yeah. The first thing I saw front and center sis. He said, okay, according to the brief, he said make the bulge big, right? Make it bulge, like make the bulge like bulging. Yeah, so this happened, and I hated it. I hated it so much. It's so ugly. It's so freaking ugly. It really is like, oh my god. And you know, like because we were friends, right? Like I was when I was still friends with them playing D&D and stuff together, and then I make like comics and stuff like that, and then they would go to the point to like nitpick on like, oh actually my character has tattoos here, and then like you know they have like tattoos going on here and the tattoos look like this. I'm like, bro, it's just a sketch, like just take it and leave. What the fuck, man. I get you. I only started recently started painting more males also because male body type is just not as fun. Exactly, it's like where are the badongas, you know? You gotta have the mommy milkers. I don't know, I just find male bodies, maybe I'm just not doing it right. Yeah, maybe I'm just not doing it right. Let me see if I can find another commission. That I hated. Oh, this was, hold on. Yeah, this was, oh my god, this was so sad though. Someone paid me to draw like a portrait of like his friend's wedding portrait, that kind of stuff. So this was also back in like, this is back in 2018. And I feel so bad. I feel like scammed his money. Like the guy looks so ugly. But then again, like don't get me wrong, yeah, this is how his face looks like though. Like I followed exactly according to the reference, and unfortunately this was how he looks like. Facial anatomy, it's non-existent. Bro is gone. Also, if one day, this is a very what if question, interested in playing D&D? I've never played before. um, if you're interested in playing D&D, I don't mind joining if there's a DM. But like, we gotta find like DMs for the game. Yeah. I mean, I can DM, but I'm so lazy to DM. Unfortunately, this is how he looks like. Yeah, unfortunately. Very unfortunate. He was born with that face. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. There's this commission that I hated as well. GM would be my dumbass boyfriend who loves traumatizing space. Oh, oh boy. Damn. I love trauma, but have I told you about my D&D adventure and how traumatized by it I was? But yeah, anyway, this is one of the other commission that I hated. Absolutely hated. Absolutely. Because the he gave me references for the designs and stuff like that, and like it just, I don't know, he said to hold two electric guitars, and then he gave me like references for the guitars, and it looks fucking ugly as hell. So then I just, yeah, I don't know. It's so ugly, so ugly. So anyways, like this is the what's it called? Pre-transformation art, and then this is the after transformation art that he wanted me to draw. And I'm like, why do you guys keep wanting me to draw males? Like, I don't specialize in drawing males, right? Like, I don't even like drawing males. It's just so ugly. Like, look at his face, so ugly. Yeah, and it's really pink, and like it's so uh, I don't know. Like it's like, and it's the same group of like D&D people that keeps wanting me to draw males. I'm like, why? You need to realize that I'm not the artist to go to if you want me to draw male characters, especially in like the way where you want them to be like thirst trapped and stuff like that. Like, I'm just not the person, man. Let's see. Let's see if there's any other commission that I hated. I don't think I took up much commissions after 2021. I don't know, it's like I draw so much females on my socials, right? I don't know why people keep thinking that I draw males well, and then they keep asking me to draw males. This is I'm trying to find. Oh, but this was one of the commission I liked drawing because I had free will. I had free will. And it's a furry. Building my furry portfolio. Yeah, it's carrot. It's carrot. I especially like how I did the tie belt here. I love her. She's so cute. I was very happy when the person asked me to draw carrot. Because I was drawing a lot of Nico Robin back then, and they were like, "Oh, can you draw carrot?" And I'm like, "Yeah, of course." I'm a fellow One Piece enthusiast. Hello. Hello, my fellow One Piece enthusiast. I am a Nico Robin enthusiast. I drew so much Nico Robin. Although I think the art that I produced of her was not exactly like good. Because I doodle a lot back then, but I don't like produce good art. I think this was the only decent art that I produced for Robin. But other than this, I think it's like no, everything else kind of eh. But I think also a lot of people followed me because I draw a lot of Zoro and Robin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I think this is a very outdated piece. Like it's nice, but when I look at it again, it's like nah, it could be better. I love it. Actually, it looks so good. Thank you, thank you. One Piece Gold mentioned. Yes, One Piece Gold is actually a really good show. I feel like I did her shirt wrong. I might have actually did. Oh, oh yeah, I did. I did. It's supposed to close up. It's supposed to close. Oh my god. I am. I realized this only like what 3 years later. Yeah, 3 years later, and I realized I did the shirt wrong. Oh my god. For real? Oh my god. I was like, wait, there's something wrong with this picture. Wait, oh my god, wait, hold on, let me go look at One Piece Film Gold Nico Robin. Yeah, I did the shirt wrong. Oh my god. I'm not AI. I'm not AI, guys, I swear. I'm not AI. I'm just gooding too hard. I'm not AI. Oh shit. Nez AI is Nez GPT. Yeah, yeah. I guess people are under the impression that if you're good with anatomy in general, it applies to both male and female. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I also do draw a lot of males, like doodles of like Attack on Titan. Hold on, let me see if I can find. I think this one was not bad. Yeah, I did draw like male anatomy back then. Like it's like that, you know, but it's not fantastic. It's not to the point where you should thirst over it. Like you become thirsty for it. Like it's just very generic male anatomy, I feel. Avoided drawing men for 4 years after college. Yeah, same. Even my OC, my current OC, Mephistopheles. Uh, this one, I I kind of just like I did him halfway and then I just stopped because I'm like, man, 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 I can't. Let me go back to. No, I haven't told you about my. I haven't told you about my traumatizing D&D adventures. Alright, so I've had two traumatizing adventures, and that alone is like enough to put me off from D&D so bad. So I haven't touched D&D in like years, ever since like 2020, 2018, 2020, somewhere there. So I had one good experience, which was in school. Yeah, I went to school. I went to poly, and then we had like board games night. I enjoyed D&D because my seniors were like, yeah, let's run D&D, you know. I enjoyed it a lot, and I was like, I want to play D&D again. So then one of my friends were like advertising on what the fuck, like in real life traumatized. Yeah, yeah. No, no, not law traumatized. No, no, like IRL traumatizing. Am I okay? I think I'm okay now. I'm okay enough to share about this experience, but when I was going through it, I was in like a catatonic state, you know, where it's kind of like it's traumatizing, but I had to just brace through it. Low key traumatizing, low key traumatizing. Well, not low key, high key traumatizing, but um, yeah. Let me make it clear that my boyfriend traumatizes his players with heartbreaking lore and scenarios. He's a very sweet guy, I swear. No, no, like yeah, I get it, I get it. That's very nice. That's something that I like, right? In to see in D&D as well. Like that's how it's supposed to be played, yeah. So then, to continue my story, like if you want me to stop anywhere in any point of the story, you just tell me to stop, yeah. I'm so sorry. Please, I hope you get back into D&D one day. Maybe with my friends, but like not for public runs anymore. I think I'm done with public runs. Only time if you're comfortable with it. I am very comfortable with it. This is a story I've told many people and they all went, "What the fuck?" It's like a fun story to tell. One of the people involved is I think you've seen them on stream before. It's also the other person that commissioned me. Her name is Yuno. So so you and I were both roped into this D&D party by one of our friends, our mutual friends, because we were both like, oh, I want to play D&D, you know. So we were like, okay, okay, let's play D&D, yeah. And then we kind of got roped into this this girl's party because she was looking for players to start a D&D group, yeah, like a weekly D&D group kind of thing. So we were like, okay, okay, yeah, you know, it's fine, it's cool. We make our characters and stuff. That's where my this character comes about. My OC Seri. This was how I drew her back then. Okay, the very first time I drew her was, where is it? Seri. Seri, what? I remember I had her original design. Oh, there we go. So this is how she was supposed to look like. She's supposed to be short. And then I I kind of gave up drawing armor, so she turned out to just look like that afterwards. I was like, she has mage armor anyway, might as well just give her like normal clothes. Yeah. So this is Seri, which is the OC that I'm drawing right now. Like I've been drawing her all the way since then. I'm very invested in her. This is her, my baby. Do I have any more art of her? I did have, and then I drew her again. Yeah, this is her. And then I redesigned her again in like recently. So this was one of her outfits, and then I redesigned her again. Ooh, where is she? There we go. Yeah, just this. I redesigned her again. I gave her a new design. But in general, she wears stuff like, you know, just this kind of like this kind of clothes. Yeah. It's cool. Yeah, like I designed this because I want her to be like kick-ass and, you know, cool and stuff like that. But you know what happened to her in that campaign? She got absolutely wrecked because, oh my god. Okay, so moving on with the story. This I made her. I made this character. I made this character, and I was like, I want her to be like, you know, absolutely obsessed with her Patreon because, you know, it's fun to have like mildly crazy kind of characters. So to do like unhinged shit in the campaign, right? But like she wasn't that crazy, you know. She was just going around like fucking shit up for fun. But that's how it's supposed to be played. Yeah, you can go around, have fun. Yeah, and stuff like that. Yeah, warlock. She's a warlock. Oh yeah, so I made it like I pulled her and her patron into my own world building. So I made them canon in my world. Which is the guy that you saw earlier. This guy, Mephistopheles. Supposedly her patron, but she things happen between them. But they do end up together, but then things happen between them again. Yeah. So it's kind of their relationship's kind of complicated, but we'll go into that another day. But yeah, so to continue on, Yuno and I were just having fun because her character was also chaotic, yeah. So the both of us were just like having fun, messing shit up in the game. So then this girl, that invited us to the campaign, she didn't like that, yeah. And her boyfriend was the dungeon master. Yeah, he was the DM. And then he basically was like, yeah. So at first, the both of us were clueless, like what's happening, because every time we make like decisions to have fun in the game, like literally just have fun by messing shit up, because like because there'll be like instances where like we go into villages and stuff, like we go to there was one adventure where we went to a pirate ship and all that, and there were like undead all over, and then we were just killing the undeads and stuff, right? And then we're like, oh yeah, that's fun, you know. Yeah, D&D without player chaos is not D&D, right? So then we were just fucking shit up. We were just like like having fun, like literally having fun. Like we were just like going around touching the dragon's ass and stuff like that. And then we were just like just poking around things for fun because we were just experiencing all of these like new experiences, right? I would just yeah. We would just go up to a dragon, slap the dragon, and we would run away, you know, that kind of stuff. So then this girl, she doesn't like it. Yeah, she doesn't like the way we play and stuff like that. So then she told her boyfriend like she didn't like it, like and stuff like that. So what happened was that every time we make decisions like that, when we were trying to have fun, we get punished for it. Yeah. We get punished for it, we go into very hard battles and stuff like that. Our characters would end up like dying, if not like almost dying, and then like some NPC would come and save us. That kind of stuff. Yeah, so like we didn't know about this, but we were just like, why is it that we were just confused? Like and I were just confused. Like why is it that we are being punished for all this stuff, like by doing certain stuff, right? And then it got to the point where like the girl and the DM was just like playing their own game at that point because like they were literally just playing like a dating simulator, but like having us be the audience. Yeah, so they were just flirting and having their own dialogue, but like so her character would go on a date with the NPC, and then the two of us would just be there in the call. Yeah, and it doesn't just last for like 1 or 2 hours. It goes on for like okay, our sessions start at like 11 p.m. Sometimes earlier, sometimes a bit later, but roughly around 11 p.m., 12 a.m. And then sometimes we have school the next day, right? We gotta wake up at 7 a.m. in the morning, stuff like that. That was when I was still in my poly days, yeah. So then the sessions would drag all the way until morning, yeah. So it was like 11 p.m. all the way until 7 a.m. the next day. And we would just be forced to sit there to the point where just falls asleep on call all the time, and I would just be there like half awake and be like, I just want to get out. So then a lot of these like sessions keep happening to the point where isn't even interested in the games anymore because it's just so boring. like like it's just so boring, right? I mean, you would find it boring too, right? So then when the thing is like when and I weren't listening to the story because obviously it's boring as hell. Like it's just the two of them talking, and sometimes they use so they're from Philippines, yeah. So sometimes they use Tagalog, and we don't understand. So we end up doing our own things. So because we don't understand shit, right? We just like there's no subtitles for us, nothing whatsoever, right? We just end up doing our own stuff. I'll be doing my own stuff. Play her own games, and like she's just not paying attention, right? Yeah. We just end up doing our own things. So then I think there was one time where like her character, like the girlfriend's character was like going through some heartbreaking events and stuff like that. Like where like there was like a family like relative of hers in game like passed away and stuff like that, and then like they were supposed to mourn and stuff like that, and me and were on another channel in the Discord group. In another channel we were just playing tic-tac-toe. Like we were like, yeah, this is happening in character right now, and then we were just playing tic-tac-toe. They didn't like that, right? Like her like that girl literally resorted to tic-tac-toe, like, and then that girl didn't like that, and she was like I think she told her boyfriend, like she told her boyfriend that she didn't like that because like, it was an important person, important relative member to her character. I'm like, and then like he punishes my character for like not paying attention, like same to as well. And then we were basically like we almost died on that spot because like one of the NPCs decided to uh do some power trick and then just like kill like injure us heavily. And I'm like, but first of all, like this relative of hers is someone we don't know, and like all we can say is, oh, I'm sorry for your loss, and that's it, right? We move on because there's nothing else we can say. And then second of all, like we just don't know what to do in that situation because they were speaking in Tagalog, and it's another thing. So we were just kind of like there. So then I did speak to the DM about this. Don't hate the DM yet. So um it turns out that he is being held hostage at like gunpoint, literally. She would literally tell him that she doesn't like a certain thing, and then he's like, yeah, but that's their character. He tried defending us. He was like, no, but that's their character. Just let them do what they want. And she's like, I don't like it. I don't. She would tell him like she doesn't like it. Punish them. Punish them and make them feel miserable. Yeah. So she's very very toxic. Yeah. And then this is like I only found this out through the DM. Like, and then he showed me screenshots of them talking, and it's all like suicide threats to him. I'm like, bro, over D&D, that's crazy. Like, literally, she would kill herself because he wouldn't like do what she wants to do, right? And then he had no choice about it to like, okay, yeah, yeah, I guess I could just punish them, right? Like, yeah, if she's that toxic, she's not worth it. That's the thing. Like he tried to leave multiple times. Like he's like he says he's done with the relationship and stuff like that, but then she threatens him with suicide. He's like, oh, I'm gonna go off myself now, that kind of stuff. And the thing is, I have proof of these evidence. Like he sent them all to me, the screenshots. That's like so he can't leave. But like at the end of the day, I think he did leave. Like he found the courage to leave her, and then she was basically like going through a lot of stuff. Like yeah, to the point where in university where you're supposed to do thesis and stuff like that, she had him do her thesis, by the way, and then like she would get upset if he doesn't do it for her. Like, bro, it's your grades, not your boyfriend's grades. Yeah, and it's like it's so toxic. Their relationship is so toxic to the point where she would um she would be so lazy to get a cup of water for herself, and then she would get him to get her a cup of water. And then when he doesn't do it, she gets super upset with him. Like she would just like give him the attitude the whole time and stuff like that. Just very very bad, very terrible relationship to be in. And I felt so bad for him. I was like literally there to speak to him during all of this. So then our D&D session stopped and stuff like that, and then we kind of stopped talking for a while because like he's no longer doing D&D anymore. I think he's too traumatized by that to do any more D&D. And then after like few years later, because his condition, his like mental state was already not good, right? It deteriorated even worse from that experience. So it was really bad for him. And then a few years later, I found out that he actually committed suicide after this event. So it was relatively sad because I feel like maybe I could have been a better friend to him, but it was just very unfortunate that all of us were victims of this person. it was really crazy. Oh, yeah. Just gotta bend that. Yep. Yeah, poor guy. Yeah, yeah. It was just really unfortunate, I feel. But yeah. So I didn't have a good impression of D&D because of that. So I thought like, people were just using it as a way to play their own otome games. But then like the stories I've heard of D&D online is so different. It's like I want that experience too, I wanna have the experience of going on adventures and fucking shit up together. I think that would be fun. But unfortunately, I got this crazy woman on my team. That's crazy. Actually crazy. Yeah, so then afterwards I just didn't join any D&D groups for a while because that shit was ooh. But then that's when I decided to join not say join but like I decided to try out DDAL, which is Adventures League, which is the official D&D games where you have your characters go to official games and stuff and then participate in the raid war and WotCs, all that kind of stuff. So I joined AL. It was not a good experience too. If one day our DMD games come into reality, would you mind if I extended you an invitation? Of course, but can I get a +1? Because my boyfriend would probably want to join. He has never played D&D before, but he really wants to join. I want to try D&D. Just for the heck of it, I have to say yes. Yeah, yeah. Thank you though for the invitation. Appreciate it. Like, my boyfriend would really appreciate it as well. Because he wants to play, but he doesn't know how to play. Or where to play. Yeah, so... Yeah, so then I moved on to DDAL. It's not a good experience either. So what happened in DDAL was it's another story, right? At first it was okay. At first everyone was okay. At first things were alright. Everyone was nice, welcoming and stuff like that. And then things start getting a bit weird, right? I wanted to play a paladin. This is where I make a new character. His name is oh, I didn't save. Hold on, let me save. 9. Okay. I'll talk to my boyfriend Kaya about this. It'll be wonderful to play with you and your boyfriend. Thank you, thank you. So I can't believe you joined DD. Another bad experience. Your luck is crazy. I know. It's like what's with me and D&D, man? It's like the universe is telling me not to play D&D for real. Let me whip out a portrait of my boy, that I played in DDAL. Where is he? Where's my boy? Yeah. So I made a paladin, right? His name is Zen. For the record, there's like a new D&D variant called Daggerheart that my boyfriend wants to play instead of traditional D&D. Sure, I mean we can try. I think my boyfriend is okay with either. I think he just wants to have that experience of like the roleplay and the rolling dice aspect. Let me tell you this, I plan to make a frog monkey character. I don't know what I want to play this thing. I have to see what kind of setting it is in. like what kind of environment it is in, and then I'll make a character based on that environment. My paladin is hot. Thank you. He's a very good boy. He's the main character of my story. He is the uh best friend of Seri, like childhood friend. This is an amazing sketch. Thank you, thank you. Sorry, I just saw that. Thank you. Does that say PTSD Paladin? Yes. I made him like a fully pure paladin. And DDAL made him go through shit. And I can't with this game anymore. I can't. No. Uh So he was actually supposed to be like a sunshine boy, you know, he's supposed to be cool and like just going through adventures, like having fun, you know, hee hee ha ha adventures, you know. Yay, I meet friends, I beat monsters, you know, yeah. I beat monsters, you beat the monster with your mace and then you smite them and then you add an additional 2d6, you know. My boyfriend made me cry just by narrating what he would do to my player character, by the way. No, I mean, it's fine. It's fine, right? Like, because that's like character development. But this was unwarranted character development. Yeah? He said he will kill my in-game husband in front of me and revive him just to kill him again. No! That's what happened to Seri. I'm so sorry your character have to go through that. In my story, I wrote that Mephistopheles died, and then Seri had to watch him die, and then he was revived by Lucifer, and then he was killed again by Lucifer because Lucifer died, so Mephistopheles couldn't survive, and then he had to die. And as we haven't even started the game yet, oh, they're traumatizing me. Oh no. I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay, I think the whole thing about DMs is that as long as if your characters are pure, right? The more pure your characters are, the more fun it will be for them because there are so many ways to traumatize and corrupt them and give them character development. But I feel like some character development should be warranted and like that it should help them grow. Yeah, but this was unwarranted trauma, right? For Zen. Yeah. I mean, it's fine if it's just like going through adventures and stuff. But he was doing things that he didn't want to do. His whole idea of being a paladin was that he wants to save people and stuff like that. So he smites demons and stuff like that, but he doesn't kill humans. So there has been multiple times where he has been pushed in game to kill people that where he didn't want to, and then he's just so distraught by it. Yeah, so he becomes like this very, you know, he has to steal his heart to become a person with less of an emotion so that he can complete the task for others around him. Yeah. And like that's fine, right? You know, that's fine. Character development, yeah, it's cool, it's cool. But what's not good is the players around me, right? Like always, it's the people around me. At first I joined the community, right? Everyone was nice, everyone was kind and stuff like that. All of a sudden, I play my characters halfway through and they're like, hey, you know, you should respect your paladin into like a warlock and a sorcerer. You know, you should multi-class it. You're gonna be stronger than this. You're gonna be stronger like that. Shut the fuck up. I wanna play my character how I wanna play it, right? And then they're just like, oh, you should do this to your character. You should get this item. He's gonna be so strong. He's gonna kill people faster. He's gonna do a lot more damage. Shut the fuck up. I don't care. And then because I said that, because I literally said I don't fucking care, right? I don't care whether my character gets like good items or not, right? People start kind of like they start to kind of be like, you know, she's not the strongest in the party because she's not listening to our recommendations and stuff like that, you know. And then they kind of just like, mm, he's kind of like, your character's kind of weak and stuff like that, and like they kind of like start judging my character and the way I built it, stuff like that. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? This is just a board game. Why you why are you so serious for? And then I, everyone just starts to get kind of like elitist, and then and then when new players come in, like new players start joining the tables and stuff as well. Uh, like they start to scrutinize the new players as well. They're like, they don't really know how to what to do during their turn and stuff like that. They don't like plan characters well, like their moves well and stuff like that. Their classes are kind of weak. We don't want them on the table. We want like a fast run. We want to see who's doing the most DPS. Blah blah blah. I'm like, what is going on? It's a bot game, dude. Why are you guys playing it as if like you're playing competitive MMO or something like that? What the fuck, man? So everyone just got very elitist, right? To the point where when tables roll out, everyone like the DM will run like a mod with really good loot in it, and everyone in that party of like elitists, the group of elitists, will join that table, and then like because there won't be like two of the same mods running on that day, and then that table has like good loot. The other players can't get the good loot, right? So they have to wait for the mod to be ran again. So and then it's like they just huddle in one group together all the time. Like, and then they just like outcast everyone else, and I'm so, what's going on? Like, why is the community so toxic? Oh yeah, no, don't worry. My boyfriend is a very big advocate of doing whatever you want as long as you're having fun, and not being toxic. Yeah. I mean, like that's like that should be the way, right? That should be how it's supposed to be. But I don't know, man. These people are just these people in DDAL are just like what? I get you, they act like they're better just because they want to follow a meta or some shit. It's like, all I need is a fireball and a bottle of grease. I can make everyone's life a living hell. You see, that's the thing, like, you can argue with that, right? But then they'll be like, oh no, but you need to use like this and that. And say, oh, you know, you can make it better by using Force Cage and then casting Meteor Swarm on the Force Cage. Like, bro. Shut the fuck up, you nerd. Go and touch some grass. What the fuck, man? No, I don't care about a fireball all the way. Yeah, it's like just play the damn game and enjoy, have fun. They get so mad at me for doing things a certain way. And also like my PC Zen, he has been like reincarnated into like other races before, and then some of the people were nice enough to help me to respec my I wouldn't say respect, but like try to kill him again, reincarnate him into half elf again. So yeah, that happened. That's really nice. But then there are also other people who are like just unbearable. Literally unbearable. Tell my boyfriend enables my arsonist as in Baldur's Gate 3. I say I wanna cast some big AoE spell, but I'm afraid of hurting him because he's standing in the area. He goes, just hit me too, 10 out of 10. I love him. I mean, like, yeah. Yeah. I mean, that works, right? If it works, it works, right? Like for me, if I if I have to hit my boyfriend in the process, I would prefer not to cast that spell. But then I get that. I get the whole idea of like if your boyfriend says go ahead and do it, then yeah, go ahead and do it. No matter which community you join, you're bound to meet the toxic unbearable percent, and eventually, I think you just got unlucky. Actually, I I don't know, man. Maybe it's luck. I don't know. Like astronomically unlucky. It's so sad though. Like I genuinely just wanna enjoy like a game of D&D. But this is my life. And like there was someone that invited me to play D&D recently, but like my boyfriend doesn't like meeting people IRL, so so both. I mean, also because like the guy was kind of giving a bit of a creepy vibes. So yeah, we kind of just turn it down. Yeah, it's like the thing is like he would hit me up on DMs, and then I've told him multiple times that I have a boyfriend, right? Usually when you have a boyfriend or like when you hear that someone has a boyfriend, you wouldn't go to the point of like sharing stuff that are too personal about yourself, yeah? But like he has been in my DMs recently, yeah, so he has been saying things like trying to get my attention, I feel. It's like, hey, what do you think about this artwork that I made and stuff like that? Can you give me some critiques and stuff like that? And out of like being nice, right? Well, the thing is, he didn't even ask me if he can get some critique or like get some thought on it at first. He just straight up slapped me with the image that he drew. He was like, I drew this. It's like, can you give me some critique? And I'm like, okay, that's kind of unwarranted, but sure. So out of being nice, I just gave him like a critique, yeah. So I did give him the critique that like I did a paint over for him and stuff like that. It was just a very simple critique on how he can make it better. And then afterwards he was like, oh wow, this is really great, thank you so much. No, then yeah, get this. Like, so after that he just keeps coming with the same the same thing. He draws something, and then he sends it to me, and then he's like, "Can I get some critique on this again? Can I bother you with some critique again?" Stuff like that. And then he just sends me his art and stuff like that. So I just give him words this time. Like I don't give him any images and stuff. I just tell him like maybe you can do it this way, maybe you can do it that way, blah blah blah. Right, so then he keeps coming back with more images, and I just give him words, and to the point where I even tell my boyfriend about this, and he's like, "Well, why is this dude just constantly messaging you?" And he's like, "Just monitor him." And then one day he messages me, and he's like, "Oh, I've been so like, I don't know if it's ADHD or whatever, but I feel like I've been drawing this because like, like it's helping me with like whatever's going on in my life right now." It's like it's getting a bit personal, right? So I was like I didn't reply him, but I was like, why are you telling me this? Right? I just was kind of confused. So I showed my boyfriend the messages that he sent me. And he was like, yeah, at this point, it just feels like he wants your attention. Like, regardless of whether you have a boyfriend or not, it's like the saying of how boys always say, just because there's a goalkeeper doesn't mean you can't score, right? Is that whole thing. And my boyfriend also found out that he is mutuals with one of the people from his school, and that dude was not a good person. So, yeah, so they probably kind of like the same types, birds of the same feather flock together kind of thing. Yeah. You can't tell if he wants your attention or treating you like a free art class. I think he wants. I think he wants both. Yeah, too nice. Actually, too nice now. I try to help when I can, but sometimes people push their boundaries, right? I've met a lot of people who, just because I'm nice to them once, they push their boundaries. Yeah. Low-key trauma dumping on you. It is, right? Yeah. Do you meet this guy on your stream or something? I met him on my friend's stream. So like I'm not even friends with this guy. It's just that I was on my friend's stream, and then I was supporting her stream, and then this guy just started talking to me in chat and stuff, and I'm like, okay, cool, it's just a normal guy. I think he recently found out that I am like not recently, but like he found out that I'm a girl and stuff like that. I used to cosplay and all. I wouldn't say I'm not good looking either, but I'm not bad looking also. So it's kind of like, hey, it's a girl that's like not ugly, and then he just kind of tried to shoot his shot. I'm not like very ugly, but I'm not very pretty either, so I'm like a decent looking girl. And he's like, oh, it's a decent looking girl. Let me try to score that. I think that's the kind of thing he's trying to go for. And the first feeling of him being a widow, I would have blocked his ass. Why am I being auto model? What the fuck? Help me, what the fuck? Good, it's not ugly. Time to shoot my shot. Yeah, that's literally how I feel like what's going on, right? And I think he just doesn't have a chance with my friend because my friend is just constantly friend zoning him. He's just not like in her list of consideration to date. So he's just constantly being like friend zoned there, but he's like, oh, I'm friends with pretty girl, it's alright, hee hee haha. Not me just repeating what you say and getting automod. Yes, I'm being bullied. Uh, alright. Let me just turn off my auto mod. Let me turn off my auto mod. I turned it on because of the bots. I don't know why I keep getting bots. Hold on, 1 second. I Alright. Alright. Alright, let me be right back 1 minute. Let me be right back 1 minute. Alright, I'm back. My boyfriend's mom just came home, so I had to say hi. But yeah. So as I was saying, where was I? So yeah, this guy is like the kind of feels like oh, that's a pretty girl. You know, let me just hang out with her kind of thing. Maybe it's just like doing it just to collect like pretty girls. In his group of friends. I don't know, man. People are weird. But anyways, I did like he also told me like his sister is an artist, so like I don't know why he's trying to get critiques from me either. So I just told him like, didn't you say your sister was an artist? Like, why don't you get critiques from her then? And he was like, oh, my sister scolds me for everything. And then again, I'm like, if your sister's gonna scold you for everything, then why don't you just ask her anyway? Like, that's not an issue, is it? So then I don't know if he got the memo. I don't think he got the memo, but yeah. But he stopped messaging me, so I guess that's good. Some people are just weird. I don't know. I think a lot of this sort of things like happen to me quite frequently. Thank you for the save. Because it's not the first time that I'm nice to someone and they kind of push it. It's so weird. There was another girl as well on Tumblr. So kind of weird. It was a very weird experience. So she kind of really liked my art, yeah. But like I was mostly just doing like sketches and stuff like that. It's not fantastic art as well. Yes, I did say Tumblr. Tumblr, yes. I was on Tumblr back then, 2019, 2020. Yeah, then I am nearing my 30s. I am old. I'm old. I'm like 27 this year. I'm not 27. I'm still 26. Still 26. I'm young. But yeah. So then there was a girl on Tumblr. She kind of liked my art, I think. Are you actually almost same age as me? How old are you? If you don't want to dox yourself, you can DM me. Oh shit. Oh shit. You younger than me. You young. When I reached 25 the first time in my life, I felt my knees crack. And I was like, oh, is this what being old feels like? No, when you reach 27, you start to feel the age crawling, creeping up to you. You'll be like, ah, I feel so old. But yeah, what was I saying? Okay, there was a girl on Tumblr. I think she liked my art and stuff like that. I mean, she was cool at first, right? Yeah, I wanted to be nice to her. We could be friends and stuff like that. But then things start to get a bit weird, yeah? It starts to get a bit weird. I noticed that her drawings has started to look a lot like my art as reference. Like she, there were quite a few images that she used my art for as reference, and then like you know, just kept like referencing my art and stuff like that, which is fine, right? Like I get it, but it's a bit too close to home kind of feel. And then like I was kind of low-key uncomfortable because it's first of all, we are not like friends. Like we're not friends. We're just people who acknowledge each other's presence online. Yeah. Um and then but then I don't know if she knows that we're not friends. And then like she kept like copying my work, so then I had to DM her and tell her like, hey, I noticed that your art has been looking pretty similar to mine. I would appreciate if you could just not copy my works, because I did put a lot of effort into them. So I DM'd her that, and I was trying to be nice about it. And then she was like, no, I wasn't copying you or anything, blah blah blah. And then like, she's like, if it makes you feel better, I will just delete it, I'll just delete it. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, yeah, sure, like, I get it. Oh no, no, and it wasn't just the artworks that she was copying, like my watermark as well. She was copying my watermark, like the style of my watermark. And I was so confused. I was like, why are you copying my watermark? Like, Like my watermark used to be like that. Let me show you. Yeah, like I would just box it up like that. Like yeah, like that, right? I mean it's simple. Yeah, it's like everyone can do this. Like everyone can do this, right? But like her watermark didn't used to be like that. But she changed it to this because she saw that I was using it. I'm like, fine if you were already doing it before, but like after meeting me, it's kind of weird, right? Was it to the point that it looked like she was tracing? She actually did like one there was one of my this drawing that I did. Where is it? I did this. I did these, which is like just cute images, right? Small, cute little images, which is like icons. Yeah, AOT. I was in the AOT fandom and I drew a lot of RBA, especially for Annie. So I made these icons and I was like, okay, everyone's free to use it, you know, it's free for everyone to use. And then I did this as well as like a picture of them together. Yeah, it's Benedict Cumberbatch. Yeah. So so she drew the exact same composition and style. Even the eyes, right? Even the eyes are like scribbles on it. Even the eyes, like she copied them and then she made it into like her own fandom and stuff like that. And then she posted it on her page. 1 second. Yeah, I'm back. So yeah, I don't think she traced, but she did copy, like heavy reference it, very very heavy reference it. It's to the point where I was like, but why? Like why? So I told her like it's not cool, you know. Even though like yeah she did credit me and say oh this is inspired, but I'm like that's not inspiration, that's just straight up copying. Let me see if I can find uh, pictures of what happened. I might have saved it like when she was copying me. It was so weird. Alright. But I don't want to name names also because like she seems to just be doing fine by herself now. That's fine. Yeah. Another reason I don't do comps, I cannot in good conscience draw something with heavy referencing from a photo and call it my own to earn money from it. You know, I get it. I get it, I get it. But like that's the thing, right? A lot of people do that. A lot of people heavy reference something like from an image and then they call it their own. Or like when their clients go like, hey, can you draw this character in this pose? And then like they show you like the reference photo. Yeah. And then like they oh I think I found it. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, where is it? Oh, there we go. Let me DM you this because I don't want to show this. Haven't used this account in years, but I used it to keep my all my backlogs and stuff. You've seen how I draw this data as heavy referencing? No, I get it. I mean, it's good practice though. It's good practice. Let me send it to you on DMs, what she drew. Yeah, that was crazy for me. And I was like, what's going on? Why'd you have to copy that? Is it that bad? I mean, I don't want to stream it. I don't want to stream it. We're not naming names here. Yeah, it's almost a one-to-one similarity. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, fine, fine if you just copy one, but there were other artworks as well that she was copying. It was a borderline obsession at that point. I was kind of weirded out, so I told her to stop. And then like the thing is, she was like, okay, she kind of, yeah, she was like, it's not my intention, blah 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 blah. And then I was like, I was like, okay, that's cool, but like whatever it is, I hope you don't do this to other people as well because it's kind of uncomfortable. And then I think she got offended by my message. You found yourself a sussing of the art world, wow. No, but I did tell her I told her like it's fine, but I hope you don't do this to anyone else, And then I think she got kind of pissed off, and then she blocked me. No, she didn't block me. She unfollowed me everywhere, and she started like doing her own kind of thing. And I'm just thinking like if you had the ability to do things on your own, then why did you have to copy me in the first place? Like, trust yourself more, man. Like, first of all, my art isn't that great. Like, you can probably do better things. You just gotta give yourself more confidence. Felt more comfortable copying you, I guess. I think so, maybe. Whatever. And then I think there was another incident where I was being nice to a person and then it backfired on me again, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm done being nice. I'm done being nice to people, please. How many? I think that's all. I think that's all for now. For now. I'll let you know if it happens again. But um there was one girl where I was playing. uh If it happens again, I fight. No, 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 no. No fight, no fight. So I don't know if you know about like I don't suppose you are in the fandoms, the Zorobin, like the One Piece fandoms too deep as well. But I was in Zorobin Discord. Hold on, supervisor here. Okay, okay. What did I say? Something about One Piece? Yeah, I don't know if you're in the One Piece fandom, but I was in a Zoro Bin Discord because I like the ship. I used to be into them. I like them because of like how they look together. They just look good together. And I also like the enemies to lovers kind of trope. But like, I'm not too obsessed with them, you know. I just make fan art of them. And then I think like people like it, and I just joined like a Discord, like a Zorobin Discord. So then, then there was this girl that joined the server. And she was kind of young, yeah. So I realized that she was playing Genshin, and she and another girl was playing Genshin. And then at the point of time, I was still working, so I was like, you know what, they're students, they probably don't have Battle Pass, and it's only $7 for Battle Pass, right? So I was like, you know what, let me just get them Battle Pass so that they can roll for their characters easier, stuff like that. So and I was just like, give me your UID so that I can give you a Battle Pass. I just thought like, you know, because like when I was younger, I don't have a lot of things for myself, yeah. So it's kind of like, in a way, when I look at them, it's kind of like, oh, I wish when I was their age, someone would like I could afford this kind of stuff. So like if they can't afford something like that, I'll be like, okay, let me just, you know, try to give it to them. It's like you give something forward, you know. I don't expect anything in return. And then like and then like this girl just kind of got very attached to me because like I gifted her a battle pass, and I was like, girl, it's just a battle pass, it's $7. Chill out. But she got very attached to me. She's constantly like messaging me and stuff. But I'm like, I appreciate it, it's nice. But like, chill. I have a job. At the point I was working, I was still in corporate. I'm like, I have a job, chill. Yeah. But then the thing is, she couldn't chill. So one time she asked to play Genshin together, and I was like, I'll say, yeah, sure. Maybe I'll be on around 7, but I might be home late, so I can't be sure. So then I didn't make it to the to join her in game, but like I think that was also my fault for not telling her that I can't make it because I was also busy on that day. So then I told her like, oh, you didn't have to wait for me, you could just like play by yourself. It's fine. And she's like, oh, I'm really sad that you didn't tell me and stuff like that. I waited for you all this time just to play together. I'm like, why are you making it sound like it's my fault? Bless your heart, thank you. Hello Elman, welcome back to the stream. I'm just sharing my experiences with Aoi about what's happening, like what happened before. I am doing another study today, another study. But yeah, so then she was like, oh, waiting for you the whole day, you didn't message me or anything. I was so sad. I'm like, yeah, but you didn't have to wait for me the whole. Don't you have anything else to do though? Don't you have other things to do than waiting for me? Or like you could have messaged me and be like, hey, are you coming on? That kind of stuff. Like, I would have replied you. Yeah, she was super attached to me because I bought her a battle pass. I was so confused. I was like, it's just a battle pass. I won't bother you guys. Will be looking and drawing along. Okay. I hope you had a good rest last night. It was probably really late for you as well. But yeah, it was really weird for me. It's really weird. But then after that, I told her like yo, you didn't have to wait for me and stuff. So then she was like, oh, but I really wanted to play games together, blah 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 blah. I'm like, hey, you don't have to be that attached to me. I just straight up told her, on DMs and be like, yo, you don't have to be that attached to me, right? Like, I'm pretty sure you have other things going on in your life rather than just being obsessed with me. And she got offended. She blocked me everywhere. I'm like, bro. I'm like, well, good for me because then I wouldn't be bothered by you. But holy shit, why you? I don't know. It's crazy. I'm just listening to Nez recount her life experiences and periodically going, what the fuck, girl? There are a lot of like experiences that happened to me that I just went, what just happened? Yep, it was my back. It's killing me, but this stream helps keep my spirits up. Thank you. I hope you get to do what you gotta do for the day, and I hope that this will keep you company while you draw. I hope you're alright. Please rest well. Yes, please rest well. I'm just making the skin look like skin, which I think it's working. Yeah, but that's a lot of experiences I went through that were like kind of questionable, but I don't question it. Technically I should be questioning it, but I have a quote to live by, and it's live and let live. You know, whatever people wanna do, just yeah, you can do it. Just leave me out of it. Just an old injury flaring up. Luckily, I'm home today. Thank you, Aoi. You're so kind. Yes, Aoi is very kind. I hope you're fine. I hope you're fine. I hope you're like resting enough, like lying down and stuff like that. So I also have an injury. Well, I wouldn't say an injury, but I have a sciatica. I can't sit for long hours, but I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna sit anyway. I tell people to take care of myself so I can ruin my own health. Haha. I'm so glad my life is uninteresting as fuck. Yeah, you should be. It's good though that your life is uninteresting. It just means that no one's bothering you. Sometimes you just want to be left alone, but then people still don't leave you alone. Like, you know the group of D&D people I was talking about, the elitist group of people? There was another group of them that was kind of problematic as well. Like we were friends on Facebook and stuff like that, right? So I was just streaming. I had a job, yeah. I was streaming uh my games after work because I just wanted to play games after work. Yeah, I was playing Sekiro, yeah. And Sekiro itself is a hard game, yeah. Um and it was my first time playing like Souls-like kind of game. So I was streaming that, and then like one of these people came onto my Facebook stream, and I wasn't even expecting people to watch it. Yeah, it's kind of like the I want to stream because I want to stream. Yeah, and so then one of these people came onto my stream and were like, "Hey, hi," and stuff like that. But then like in a private chat, I had a friend in their private chat, so my friend sent me like screenshots of what they were talking about, and they were like, "Oh my god, Nancy's so bad at the game, blah 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 blah." Like, I'm pretty sure she should know that there is a pattern to the boss like attack moves and stuff like that, but I don't know if I should tell her, blah 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 blah. And then another guy chimed in and was like, "Oh, she has no work and no school. That's why she has a lot of free time." Blah blah blah. I'm like, bro, I just came home from work and I'm literally just chilling. I don't know. People just can't mind their own business, man. I don't know. Well, needless to say, those people aren't doing great in their life right now, so good for them. Good for me. Good for them. You know what they say? Rats and flies are attracted to the sweetest things. Damn. You might be onto something, Aoi. You might be onto something. Why are people so mean and feel confident assuming things like that? I don't know. And the guy that said I was free and not schooling and doesn't have work is the very same person that kind of like made fun of me for buying my PC parts on Amazon, and then my PC parts kind of broke down. I mean like okay, is it wrong for me to buy PC parts on Amazon to have it shipped over, and then I get my friend to assemble it, and then it breaks down in 3 months? Like is that really my fault though? Because like all I did was just pay Amazon, right? And then he said like He said like, oh, you're gonna ship your motherboard all the way from Amazon and not expect it to like break down and whatsoever. There are like so many tiny micro bits and pieces on the motherboard that will just be bound to be damaged when you get it shipped across the countries like that. I'm like, bro, you have a degree. Use your brain. Do you think Singapore manufactures this kind of stuff? Like, brain? Use your brain? Where do you think motherboards come from? Up your ass? Do they not come from other countries? Do they not get shipped here by plane as well? Like, brother, where your brain? You are studying for a degree. I don't even have a degree. I have a diploma and I have more brains than you, brother. I can't, man, with these people. It's like they speak out of their ass. All the things I've heard from Ness from this past hour just makes me think toxic people just hover around her like vultures dead ass. No, that is the reason why I stopped hanging out with communities. Like, D&D community was just one of the communities that was so toxic. And I just like, oh, yep, let me just get out there. Surprisingly, I didn't meet any toxic, like too much toxic people in the cosplay community. But like, D&D wise was, whoa, cesspool of people. So many chips and things in the motherboard, yeah. Like, bro. I don't know, man. He's also the same guy. I low-key thinks this guy had a crush on my at the time boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend. I low-key think he's like closet gay and is like interested in my at the time boyfriend, but he just didn't want to say it. So that's why like he had a lot of vendetta against me. Because literally whatever I do, he would like criticize or like ostracize me for it. Literally, like when I was in the D&D Discord and they were like a group of people were being a nuisance on Discord, yeah. And then they tagged me and roped me in, but they were still talking among themselves, and I only barely said like 3 sentences, and then he timed me out. He gave me a warning on Discord, and I'm like, bro, I said 3 sentences, like 3 sentences. Literally just 3 messages, and he timed me out. He gave me a warning, and I was like, bro, that's so unwarranted for. And my at the time boyfriend didn't do shit, and I was like, are you having an affair with him or something? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why aren't you defending me? I was humiliated in a public Discord. And my at the time boyfriend didn't even say sorry or anything. He's just like, oh no, we handled the situation. We handled the situation well. We took him off and we tell him not to do it again. What about me, bro? I'm the victim here. You should be doing something for me, not to him. I mean, I appreciate you did something to him. But what about me? Brother, I'm your girlfriend. That's the reason why he's my ex-boyfriend. Fucking hell, man. I never date men who are into board games. Sorry, Aoi. I didn't mean to say that about your boyfriend. uh... Sometimes people are either jealous or feel like they can hide behind a keyboard and say anything they want. Yep. He was jealous. Yeah, I think he was jealous. Your boyfriend at the time ain't shit. Yeah. You just low-key tell me to break up with my boyfriend. I need to tell him this. Okay, if he's look. He's fine if he's into board games. But if he's in a community of board games, like people who play board games, like in a community, you know, within the community, is heavily involved in the community, that's when you should break up. Yeah. Yeah. Because those people circle jerk each other. They circle jerk each other so hard because they don't touch grass. It's crazy. It's crazy because like the people who hosted DDAL were involved in so much scandal as well, like so much speculations and scandal, and they just walked away scot-free. Like I don't know if you know, but they're the same person that hosted Dojima in Singapore. But whoa, they have they had a lot of they have a lot of drama going on during the period where Dojima was like during COVID COVID period. Dojima was postponed, yeah. I do not know. I do not follow online news. All right, let me share it with you. Yeah, so during COVID, yeah, Dojima was supposed to be held in Singapore. It's like a comic convention where a lot of like artists would participate, and like it's like a big art con for a lot of artists. Hello, baby. Welcome back and thank you for the sub. Why are you subbing to me? Go back to work. That's my boyfriend, Eclipsians. He's supposed to be at work, but he's watching my stream. Why are you giving me the Pikachu face? Supporting the girlfriend. Just give me the money. Just give me the money. Twitch doesn't pay me enough. I just wanted to see the notification. Back to work. Okay. Have fun at work. I love you. Bye bye. But it's so funny. So yeah, back to the story. It was a COVID period. It's like a art funny AF, yeah. Very supportive. He's very supportive of me. I love him. He's a very good man. He checks in on me like every hour, just to be like, have you eaten? Have you eaten anything? Have you drank water? Do you take care? Be careful, okay? Yeah, so during the COVID period, Dojima was supposed to be hosted, yeah. But then it was postponed because of COVID and people can't attend cons, yeah. So then the logical thing you should do as a person who hosted the event is to refund all the booth artists their money, yeah. But no, no words from them whatsoever. They just say it will be postponed, like, and then like all deposits will be held on, and then like they just refuse to give out any refunds after that. They didn't give like anyone any refund at all. Nobody could get their deposit back. No one. So then everyone's like, what's going on? Why aren't you giving us our money back? No, yeah. No, they didn't run. That's the thing. Dojima happened again this year. This year and last year, I think. But like this the thing is it's so scummy though. Because like they took the money and then they didn't say anything about it, but they did release and say that it's gonna be postponed. And even after COVID was over, like, you know, it's constantly delayed and postponed, and people's like, where's my deposit? What's going on with Dojima? Like, you know, a lot of artists were enraged, like where's the money? Where is the event? Why is it not happening? Uh, but then I heard from because like I know people from the Coscom, yeah, and these people from the Coscom are friends with these people who hosted the events, and they said that these people have taken the money and actually bought a house, and they can't issue a refund because they bought a house. They got married and bought a house, and yeah, it's crazy. So they bought a house, and there were rumors that they bought a house and they couldn't refund anyone and stuff like that. Yeah. And it's not the first time that the event organizer did something like that. Like, there was I used to be friends with this artist that had his project going on Kickstarter, and then this event organizer was the writer. He was the writer for his project, yeah. So then my artist friend got his part done. So he had all the art ready and stuff like that, but when it came to writing, like the writings and stuff like that, the stories and stuff, it just wasn't done. Like, it kept getting delayed for years, 3 years. People were asking like, where's the project? Like, is this project still even going on? For 3 years, 3 years, no updates whatsoever. It just like disappeared. And then yeah, like, it's crazy. It's like, I don't know. And these people are associated with the DDAL stuff in Singapore, at least. So I kind of distance myself from them because I don't want to be involved. I don't want to be friends with this kind of people either. Disgusting shit. Disgusting shit. Precisely. It's also the same guy that commissioned me to draw the Triton, the one with the huge bulge. Buried and bought a house. Hello, yes. Oh my god, the stories come full circle. What the heck is this? Yeah, I know. Well, now you know why I get so turned off when people say something like when people say the word D&D, I'll be like, like, like a repulsive reaction at first, but like, I know that I know they're not talking about them. So I'm trying to get over it. I just get a gag reflex, every time they mention D&D. Because my brain just automatically assumes. They just. I'm sorry I ever brought it up to you. Holy shit. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's just that I've had so many experiences with D&D that I kind of just like, But I don't mind trying it again because it is something that I enjoyed. Like, really enjoyed. Like, every now and then I think back to like my days in poly, like in school, and I'm like, oh, I miss those days where I get to play with my seniors and stuff. Like, it's so fun. You were just adventuring and playing stuff, and then just just doing stuff together. It's like so fun. Not being traumatized and stuff. So fun, so fun. I think D&D is still good. I do still watch podcasts and stuff like that, but not often. I also like look at videos on TikTok. I don't know if you know the group Legends of Aventis, but they're so funny. Yeah, Bad Omens. I just let it play like on whatever playlist there is. Apparently it's like in going into like the alternate rock playlist. I don't know, it's just Spotify doing their thing. I see the animated shorts on the TikTok all the time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're so funny though. I always see like Legends of Adventures on my Adventures on my TikTok. Oh my god, it's so funny. I'm like, oh, it's so fun to just watch them talk and like the animated stuff as well. Oh my god, it's golden. My favorite was and always been Chuckles the Clown. I think I got into the idea of D&D when Baldur's Gate 3 came out. Then even more was so when I found out my boyfriend's a deer, and then even more when he forced me to watch Legends of Vox Machina. I'm not that huge of a fan of like Vox Machina. I feel like they might be overhyped. I think also because like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like Matt Mercer is kind of overhyped. But then, if you like it, good for you. I never really tried watching Vox Machina. I think there's an anime or something, right? Maybe I can give that a shot. But I don't like it. I mean, I don't personally want to get into it because I know there are people that I don't like that are into it. So I'm like, I want to avoid that fandom. I can see where you're coming from. I did like seeing an animated show where you can see when they fill a role. The animated show I think was quite well received, so maybe I would check that out. I did not in fact watch the actual game. I only watched the animated show. Ah, okay, okay, okay. I thought you were talking about the actual show. I should try to watch the animated series. Cause I heard good things about the show, but I also don't really want to get into it because I know there are some people that I don't like that are into it, you know. Legends of Adventures, I think it's a lot funnier. So yeah, yeah, that's the thing. I watch it for like the humor. Yeah, I love like the humor that they have, and they're not even forcing the humor. They're just naturally funny. I think that's the best part. And sometimes they have to break character just to laugh out loud. I think it's like incredible. It's just so funny. It's a go as you want to at your own pace kind of thing as all things D&D should be in my opinion. Yeah, yeah, I think so too. Which is like nice, right? Which is why I like to watch them because they're just doing whatever the fuck they wanna do. I think that's hilarious. I'm sure they have their moments of like sad moments and stuff like that. But I've been seeing more of their funny clips though. I know for sure my boyfriend is interested in D&D because he does talk to me about the clips that he sees on TikTok. And then he asked me stuff like, is this what D&D is like? You know, can you do this? Can you do that? I'm like, oh, my sweet child. Yes, you can do anything you want in D&D. Unfortunately, I cannot provide that for you. Not anymore. I don't like the colors. This is supposed to be quick study, but I don't like how it's turning out. I feel like at this point, anything I do, I just don't like it. That's what I said about my piece last night as well. It's painting halfway, I'm like, I don't like this. My boyfriend can do a handful of character development induced trauma to come with it. I can't wait. No, but the thing is, that's nice though if you have like character development because like it builds characters. One, I think also because a lot of people don't know how to build character. So building character, like making your character go through things would be fun because then you'll be more attached to that character as well. It's okay, just treat it as it is, just a quick study. I just drew the best mouth and nose I think I've ever painted, but the rest of the piece looks awful. Let's struggle together. That's how I feel right now. I think my favorite study was still day 5. But then also that was a good piece of references that I got among all the other references. I mean, I want to treat it as a quick study, but it's already 4 p.m. I've been yapping for so long. I feel the struggle from here. You struggle with us soon. When you get home, turn on your iPad. I let you focus now. No. It's not you. It's not you. No. I always tell my viewers this is not you that is letting me run my mouth. It's me because I can't stop talking. I mean, I can choose to just reply, yeah, okay, and then just stop talking. But no, I choose to let my mouth run, and I choose to trauma dump on you guys. I never thought you can rage quit art. I rage quit art so hard, I nearly dropped out of college. Damn. Yeah, you can rage quit art. I'm about to rage quit this. It's not looking the way I want it to look. To my utter displeasure. Damn. What a way to put it. The art is cool, the college workload though sucks the life out of you. My college in particular was very heavy in their workload. Damn. Oof. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you got a good practice out of it though. Jesus, what's going on today? Why is it so ugly? What the hell? Something wrong with me today. I can draw better, guys. I promise. Wait, why is it so ugly? Ew! Wait, let me redraw this. It's kinda looking kinda ugly. Wait, I can fix this. Alright, I can fix this, I can fix this. I developed my gastric issues from college because I didn't have time to eat back then. Damn! Is that even college at that point? You sure you're not going through like torture chambers or something? Are you okay? Please eat. I hope you're eating now. Now that you're out of college. I had to choose between eat, sleep, or finish assignment. Damn, I would choose eat and sleep. I also was still very sleep deprived despite sacrificing meal times for sleep. Nearly crashed my car because I fell asleep behind. Oh my god. So then I just took the train mostly instead of driving. Oh my god. Are you okay? Yeah, this sounds like torture. My college was actually hell, but it produced some of the most well-achieving artists in the industry, so that's what you get, I guess. Wow. It might be the reference, Ness, not you. No, it's me. It's me. Wait, no, it's just me. It's not the reference. If the reference can look like that, it means I can do that too, but if I can't do that, it just means that I don't have the skill level to achieve that. I can do it. Yeah, I could do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I will use gradient maps to save me just like last night. I graduated 4 years ago. Damn, the reference is super hard. Yeah, I was like, let's do a simple study. Then I picked one of the harder references. So glad you pushed through. You're currently working in the art industry. Funny thing is, I don't. I'm an accountant and admin assistant. Damn, how do you get into accounting with an art cert? What? The gradient maps always come in clutch, for real. For real, for real. The gradient maps, lifesaver. Maybe. Wait, maybe. Oh. Maybe color dodge. Maybe it's the wrong shade. I was right, it's the wrong shade. Okay, it's too red. Okay, I can save this, It's fine. I'm trying to convince myself at this point. I work under my father in a family business. I was just supposed to be a temporary help, but now I've been here for 3 years. Damn. My diploma is rotting and I'm destroying my free time now for fun. No commissions or anything. But damn, staying in the company for 3 years. So I guess if they give you good benefits, that's fine. My rule of thumb is that if a reference can look like that, that means I am able to paint like that. If I can't, it's just a skill issue. It just means I have to practice more. It's never the reference fault, it's always my fault. I think this is looking better. I feel like it could be better though. It's always nice to gain knowledge in a field you love, so it was not for nothing. That is true. If you ever choose to work in the art industry, you can. That is also true. But I think skill-wise, you might deteriorate over time because people are always coming up with new technology. Even now, I used to do like 3D, right? 3D art, but now I don't know the process for 3D art at all. It's like they're always coming up with something new. All in all, I became the person I am today. I met all the lovely people in my life now. Thanks to it, I'm not mad at all. That's true. Sometimes life takes a different direction than we expect, but it doesn't mean it was for nothing. Yep. Now I can spend money on this art. No, no, no. I regret taking your commissions. I should have told you my commissions are not open. My neighbor has salmon just cause he said so. That's not all. I think something that could help is looking at the values. It helps me a lot when I'm stuck between most of the time problems in my calling about my values. I think it's not the values that's a problem. Okay, let me show you. Yeah. Yeah. My values are fine. My colors is the problem. Yeah. I think over here could be darker though. I think values is not really the problem for me. It's my colors. don't usually have an issue with values. My issue is with color. When I look at it like that, it looks okay. Maybe it's just the way I refine things. Then again, I'm not done with the eyes. Trust when I get my bonus for year end, you watch out this. No! I'm gonna put you on wait list, even though my comms are open. I'll just put you on wait list. I'll be like, Aoi Katana wait list since 2025, and it's the year 2030, 2032 or something. Why do you regret taking commissions? Because I know people like Aoi exist, and then they would just want me to keep drawing for them forever. You wouldn't do that to me, oh no. Don't use the crying emote now, I have to take your commission. Don't cry. Okay, okay, I'll take the commission. No, but the thing is, I do enjoy doing your commission. Because it's actually a nice design to work with, and it's not like some fuck ass design that's kinda ugly. Like, the worst gripe with me is I have to draw ugly designs and I have to tell people that I drew that design. I drew that fuck ass design. And I have to tell people that, oh, I didn't design that. They just, it's just their own character. I think the biggest gripe with me is that I just cannot draw ugly designs, that's all. Like, when I say ugly designs, I mean like, you know, the typical like, uh, the, uh, the OCs that you design when you're young, right? Where they're like, oh, in a hoodie, they have like 10,000 different colors going on. Their hair has like 50,000 colors in their hair. It's like neon pink, neon green, and everything together. Yeah. It's like, my God, I can't. I can't. I mean, it's like, it's fine, you know, it's fine if you have to, but like, if I have to draw that, yeah, pay me extra. Pay me extra for all the colors I have to put in. Oh, I want to make shadows, but it's so hard. Maybe. Can I suggest a song? Totally okay. If not, I understand you're focusing on art, not the music right now. Sure. Sure. Go ahead. I need to blend. Maybe I just need to blend. Sleepyhead by Jutes, I love it. Though you may not like it, do I have to play it? I don't know what that is, but I'm pretty sure I have it in my playlist. I have this in my playlist. Yeah, I have this in my playlist. Yeah. I think he married Demi Lovato. Really? The singer? Really? I didn't know that. Unfortunate for him, I guess. Sorry, I don't really like Demi Lovato. I don't know, she always gave me the mean girl vibes. I don't know if you know what I mean. She gave me mean girl vibes. I can understand that, yeah. I mean, her musics are fine, I think. But her character itself, I'm not a huge fan. I've also heard a lot of people talking about her, I think. Saying stuff about like how she's got a attitude or something. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm mistaking her with someone else. I just remember Demi Lovato having like the Disney knees. The one where you have to like twist your knees to sing. I'm not really updated in this stuff, so I never heard of it, but I believe you. Nah, don't believe me. I don't know. It's just I've heard things, but I don't know how true they are. This is real. This is me. I still remember the one in Camp Rock. Yeah, I remember her in Camp Rock too. Honestly, her in Camp Rock was fine. I like that version of her more. But then I don't know what happened to her. I think stuff happened to her. Life hit her hard. once I add her lashes. Should be fine. Alright, now it's time for hair. I think the biggest challenge for me is adding my OC's hair, because a lot of my references are like dark hair characters. My OC's hair is like blonde, light blonde. So I think that's like my biggest challenge, trying to incorporate her hair into all of these artworks. Gotta draw brows for her. What brush are you using for hair? It looks really nice. You know what? Everyone's asking me for that brush. I'm gonna drop it on Discord. Everyone's constantly asking me for my brush. Hold on. Alright, I sent it on Discord. I pinned it, but I don't know if you can use it because it's like on Photoshop and you're on Procreate. But yeah, it's a brush that I don't know. I found this brush somewhere, like just the texture of the brush somewhere, and then I decided that I didn't like it like the way it is, so I tweaked some of the settings in the brush settings, so it works better for me now. I don't know if it's for everyone though. Not sure if I can use it because Procreate. Google says can. Hell yeah, thank you Ness. No worries. Anything for you guys. I dropped my skin brush inside as well. A brush I use for skin. Drop down and give me 400 push-ups right now. I would, but my arms are noodles. I don't work out. I mean, no. I'm a strong drawer. Look at my abs. I'm a strong, very strong, very strong. Me strong drawer. My friend has been telling me to sell my brush, but I'm like, I mean, I could, but why gatekeep? Why gatekeep when everyone can use it? I also don't think it's like, because it's like it's not something that's like very special, because these are literally brushes that I just like think that it looks nice in my opinion, so it might not be the best for people as well. I'm gonna teach you guys something that is very useful for me. If you want to create depth to your hair, right, to your character's hair, just make a copy of it, drag it below, change it to multiply layer, then pull it downwards, and make sure the shadow is away from the light, yeah. Preserve the opacity, change the color to, change this whole color to something else. So usually I like to use like dark red, brownish for shadow. Then you can adjust the shadows here. Hair shadow hacks, hell yeah, yeah. I love this trick. I think I abused this trick a bit too much. Then if you want to create shadows on your hair, just create multiply layer like that, right? You just mask it onto your base hair. Multiply layer, and then you erase this instead. Creates lighting a lot easier and a lot more efficiently, especially when you don't have to think like, oh, where do I put the light and stuff like that, and then where is the shadow if the light hits here? No, just do this. It's easier. Yeah, so now you have shadows and light for the hair. Easy. And then on this layer as well, the same layer, you can just go for like a lighter color. The highlights usually be like red. Just like brush it according to the color. Then you have the base, and then now you can add details to it. It's so much easier to add details now. Just create a new layer and then just paint over it. Easy. Because now you don't have to worry about, oh, what color shadow do I use for the hair? You already have it. Okay. The good thing about this hairbrush that I made for myself is that it works as a soft brush and a hard brush at the same time. I don't know if Procreate has this option, but if I have it at 100% opacity and 100% flow, it looks like that. This kind of brush stroke, yeah. Let's see, this kind of brush stroke. But if I put the flow lower, it's like flow and opacity lower. It's kind of like softer, but it still gives like texture. So it's like a soft and hard brush at the same time. My boyfriend is sending me like fake branded goods on top of the links. And it's like one of the brands I actually like. It's so ugly. done, I think. But it's not nice enough. It's time to slap gradient maps. Gonna have to slap gradient maps because it's ugly. Gradient maps, yar, yes, gradient maps saves lives. I need to counter the orange. There's too much orange going on. If you wanna know where I got my gradient maps from, it's from Peter Moorbacher. I'll send a link in a bit. The free gradient maps. I followed that guy for most of my life, yes. I love his art. And the way he does art is just amazing. Odo, welcome to the stream! Odo Mame. Hello, I'm just finishing up my study. The moment you mentioned graded maps, I knew it was his influence. Yes. Yes, it was him. He is the bane of my existence. He makes me question everything I know about art. Look, look, it's just so orange, and then graded map, graded map, graded map. Oh, beautiful. Saved my art just like that. How do you, how do you just not like graded maps? Hello. How was stream, Odo? How was stream? Sorry, I'm a bit zoned out right now. I was just finishing up. How was stream? I was good. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. Well, do you get to finish what you got to finish? Do I get to eat the art text this time? Do I get to have the art text? Hmm. Maybe this. Maybe this. Okay, maybe this. Then. I'll go with this color. It's light blue. Blue, purple. Green? Oh. Red? I feel like there's too much red though. Maybe orange. Maybe red here. Okay. Let's do some last adjustments. I think this is okay. Let me see. Is there anything I can adjust? Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is nice. Okay. Yeah, this is nice. It's no longer looking like the study. It's just my experiment at this point. This is good. Okay, I'm done. Me doing studies, but it's actually just me experimenting with gradient maps. I love the colors now actually, yeah. Gradient map saves lives, brother. I gotta thank Peter Morbach for that. Yeah, it actually looks good. Okay, safe, 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 safe. That took me way longer than I expected. I was like, ooh, quick study, quick study, quick study my ass. It was amazing watching your study from start to finish. Yeah, it's like, how do I put it? It's like 90% value and color study, and then I just slap on gradient maps and forget everything. I think, I think that's how usually my studies go. It's like, okay, we have whatever subject is going on. We're gonna follow the colors now. Okay, and then I'm gonna throw in my colors afterwards. Alright. I am gonna end stream. Thank you guys for sticking around, but I think we should raid. We should raid it. We should raid. Let's see who we can raid. Who's streaming? Ooh. Do you guys want cute art or do you guys want... Do you guys want pretty art? Thank you for watching. Do you guys want cute art or do you guys want pretty art? I'll throw you guys to some people. If you want cute art, I'll throw you guys to Rika. If you guys want pretty art, I'll throw you guys to Jay. Jay has very pretty art. Thanks for the streamness. Thank you for talking with me. You know what? Let me throw you guys to Jay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have no raid message. I do, but it's kinda... It's okay. We don't need a read message. Okay, let's go. Alright. Thank you guys for coming to stream. I will end stream now. Appreciate you guys being here. Maybe I'll stream later at night. I'll be streaming comms at night. So yeah. Thank you, bye bye.